Hello again, YouTube. And today I'm going to be showing again another one of my books, and this is in the title here, Puppets and Sages. It's an illustrated guide to underground and progressive rock, 1967 to 1975, and created by Mark Powell. And I read to you from the back of this. Oh, hold on for a moment. Okay, now to read the back of this to give you an idea. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, progressive album-oriented music outsold many other genres on a worldwide level, making many of the musicians major stars in the process and forming a body of work which remains relevant today. Many of the period's key acts are still performing regularly to huge crowds, whilst others simply faded from view, never to receive the recognition they deserved. Prophets and Sages offers the author's perspective on the great, lesser explored underground and progressive albums of the era, and features the works of both legendary European artists such as the Moody Blues, Deep Purple, Pink Floyd, King Crimson, Genesis, Hawkwind, and Yes, along with many classic and lost albums by artists whose work never gained the recognition they richly deserved, from Skin Alley, Locomotive, Egg, and Pete Brown's Laughter, to Badger, Khan, Super Sister, and Daryl Way's Wolf. Mark Powell is a respected consultant, researcher, and compiler of classic rock releases for major record companies such as Universal Music, EMI Records, and Sony. He also manages Esoteric Recordings, a leading light on much of this music, featuring in-depth commentaries on a chronological run of key albums, and drawing on a wealth of contemporary press clippings and archive photographs. Prophets and Sages also details numerous lesser-known works which failed to make an impact at the time of release, along with a look at classic singles from a genre commonly associated with albums. Written from a knowledgeable and enthusiastic perspective of a fan and industry insider, Prophets and Sages is a celebration of an era that saw the creation of some of the most imaginative popular music ever recorded. So, that pretty much sums it up. Let me show you. This actually comes with full color photos. So, I'm going to show you some pictures of pretty well-known. Those are pretty well-known names. First, starting with the Moody Blues. Everyone probably knows the Moody's. And also their albums, specifically 1967 debut album, Days of Future Past. I actually have a CD copy of this. And here they are. And this is a really nicely illustrated book. Also includes albums from the late Keith Emerson was a part of in the 60s, late 60s, early 70s. Lovely illustrated book. You can still find a copy of this. I would recommend you get it if you can. And like I say on Unknown Names, here's the crazy world of Arthur Brown, and here's the man himself. You got back then in the 60s when he performed live. There were more. If you ever saw him, you probably might remember him wearing this, but he was a very theatrical character of this time. time in the 60s. And that was kind of course, we had a Caravan. Caravan. I don't have any of their albums, but I heard some of their music, and I really want to get into these guys. Of course, we can't forget supergroups like a Cream. Cream here. Who can... And honestly, who can forget about Cream and Eric Clapton? So, nobody. Deep Purple's here too. Two in their first album in the 60s. The Floyd. Everyone loved the Floyd here too. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Of course, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. King Crimson, Jethro Tull. But let me introduce you to some of the less players, like a Family. I heard like their stuff too, though I don't have any of their albums as of yet. Many people will probably remember the Pretty Things. And the album SF Sorrow, which is considered to be the very first rock opera of sorts. Although some people would say, some people say it was The Who's, though I don't really know which came first. So SF, kind of clear that SF Sorrow came first. The Soft Machine, and their first album. Now let's see, including the front. Well, it also includes the former frontman Kevin Ayers. Yes, of course, whimsical Ayers. Let's see. Of course, former Cream bassist Jack Bruce is on here as well. So this is on an album that I actually have. That I have, entitled "Songs for a Tailor." I also found a few German bands in here too, and this including Can. Can's in here. Amandul 2. Faust, I think. Also Italian bands like a PFM or Premiata Forneria Marconi. I actually have a few of their albums in my collection. I do have some lesser known acts in my collection. I do believe Vandergraft Generator is in here too. I forgot about him. Now here's a band I would love to have in my collection. Colosseum. I heard a couple of their songs and all those real jazzy underground groups. Here it is an underground band, High Tide. I want some of their stuff too. Okay. Quintessence. I'm not sure if Many people would probably remember the White Noise, Electric Storm by White Noise, but this was. It's actually one of the first electronic music albums ever. Well, I don't know. I don't really know how electronic music really came about. So. Okay. This is actually a project by this woman here, Delia Derbyshire, at the console, I think. Anyway, Pete Brown, full of egg. And they've released a few albums that I really want to have in my collection. The Ground. And here's really another cool band I want in my collection also, called The Groundhogs. And this is on their album Thank Christ for the Bomb. very tongue-in-cheek. I think it's here. But here we also have a Swedish musician that some people may know. Bo Hansen's music inspired by Lord of the Rings. Don't have it. Really love to have that in my collection. Never heard the album before. I want it. Locomotive. Here everything is locomotive. Okay. Well, that's pretty much. I don't want to do too much. But it also comes with a few pages of color photos, which contains illustrated reproductions of some color reproductions of the album covers, as mentioned in the book. And yeah, very colorful indeed. I also like to mention a band that I do have in my collection. And it's this album right here, in particular, T2's It'll Work Out Boomland by T2. And for some reason it says T4 instead of T2. But I digress. Oh, another. Also features a Tangerine Dream and some of their earlier albums, which includes an album of their earlier work. Super Sister, Nectar, plus also Man, and Aphrodite's Child. Ooh, don't have that particular album in my collection yet. Someday I will. Just a lot of very esoteric groups. Not generally known to the public, some not generally known to the larger public. But for me, some of these albums are just worth getting. Well, for me anyways. So, in a nutshell, that is Prophets and Sages. I'll end this video by leaving a link in the description below. And as always, good day.